I'd say being able to do what I love and make a living out of it and enjoy it. You know, because I think sometimes when people try to take something that they enjoy doing and turn it into work, they lose some of that joy, you know what I mean, of what they love to do, because now there's that pressure of I have to make money doing this. So I'd say my idea of success is being able to make a living, support myself, support my family, doing what I love and still continuing to love what I do. And I think that changes over time too, like just like your goals change over time. So maybe like, you know, right now this is something I love and I'm being successful at it, but you might change, you know, because we all mold and change as time goes on. So
Yeah.
it changes over time.
Cool.
That was a pretty concise way of saying what I wanted to say too. The only thing I think I would add to it is being able to make a living, but also create like the freedom to change my mind.
Yes.
And doing the things that I love and like finding ways to feel like I'm contributing to something. That's important for my well-being.
It's less about money and status for me and more about fulfillment, and if I feel like I'm making an impact in a positive way through something that fulfills me at the same time. And if I'm constantly able to keep growing within that, because I think that's, you know, sometimes we think of success as like one marker, and it's like, all right, I reached this thing finally. Am I successful now?
Yeah.
It never ends. You're constantly going to be reaching for something new. So I think on top of all that, that element of constantly evolving is a huge part of being able to feel successful. Because feeling like you can constantly renew your spirit and renew your goals and renew what you're working on, that's a skill, right?
The idea that it's like, it's not really a thing. It's not like a certain job or a certain lifestyle. It's more of like a concept of I'm helping people. So however you're going to do that in numerous different ways, if you look, that's the way I look at it. Like that makes me feel successful rather than like, oh, I achieved this, I got this job, because that can end at some point or you kind of hit that plateau. So I definitely agree with what you said before.
Like finding a balance. Like you're saying, like it's like for me, like I love to teach, so I teach, but that's not the only thing I love to do. So if I'm spending all my time teaching, I don't feel fulfilled in the sense that there are other parts of me that I'm not expressing. You know, like so like I want to express myself as an artist, like creating my own projects, performing, taking class. You know, like I know for me, I have to find that balance of doing everything. Yeah, that's it. Because if I don't have a balance and I'm just focusing on one thing, other parts of me aren't feeling fulfilled.
Just when you said being successful, it made me think of the difference between having success and being successful. Like being in a state of mind that you feel fulfilled or like you're doing something or you're achieving something, versus like success being a marker that you attain or like that you have.
Right.
The first, this could be wrong, but I feel like the difference between having success and being successful, in my mind, is like the way other people view you versus just how you feel about what you're doing.
Right.
Because people can look at you and be like, that person has success, versus them actually feeling like they're fulfilled, right?
Right. And vice versa.
That's the
You might be very happy with your life and feel like you've been successful, and other people look at you and think like, oh, you never went anywhere.
Right.
You never did this. But like you feel fine. You're like, no, this is what I want. Right. You know? So